What's up, guys? I'm Chase.
And I'm Landon. Today we're going to be giving you everything you need to know for the upcoming Adidas Yeezy 500 brown clay and how to cop. Alright, so first, thank you guys for stopping by to check us out. If this is your first time here, feel free to drop a follow or subscribe wherever you're watching and give this video a like. We would greatly appreciate that. And this How to Cop episode is sponsored by the Cop Sneaker Group, standing for Community Over Profit. And we will give a little bit more info on them later on in this video, but now let's go ahead and start off with the basic info for this release before we move on. So these Yeezys are set to release on this upcoming Saturday, October 30th. Pending any delay, with the retail price of $200. And they will be releasing on a few different sites at some scattered times throughout the morning that we are going to hit on in just a second. And they're also just releasing in men's sizing only as usual. All right, so checking out the design, the Yeezy 500 released most recently in a mist stone colorway, but that was like the high variation of this model. And you know, I do like the low a lot more, although I don't really love the colorway for these. So this clay brown color scheme kind of features just a few different shades of brown across the upper all the way down to the midsole. You do have a blend of some mesh and some suede materials going on for the upper that makes these really breathable, and they do give it that kind of premium look. But you know, I have liked some other recent colors better, like the Inflame or like the Taupe Light. But you know, this is still a solid look. Something a little more neutral for the color, but now I'll let Chase take over so he can let you know what sites are releasing these, what the aftermarket looks like, and your best chance on how to cop a pair.
Before getting into where these Yeezy 500s are dropping, we do have a quick message from our sponsor, Cop. Cop is a one-of-a-kind group built by sneakerheads for sneakerheads. Their sole purpose is focusing on community over profit. Currently, they offer in-depth site lists, immediate raffle notifications, and blazing fast monitors are coming very soon. Cop is currently in beta, and you can join for free by visiting launchpass.com/cop2 or by just clicking the link in our description. So what are you guys waiting for? Go ahead and join the community and stop paying resale for sneakers. Thank you, Cop, for sponsoring this episode. But now let's look at where these 500s could be potentially dropping and at what time. So starting off bright and early at 7 a.m. Eastern time, you could have Foot Locker, Finish Line, and JD Sports. At 8 a.m. Eastern time, you have sites like Packer Shoes, Sneaker Politics, Undefeated, and Exhibition usually drop. And at 9 a.m. Yeezy Supply does have a countdown for those right now. And finally at 10 a.m. Eastern time, Adidas is confirmed, BBC Ice Cream, Concepts, The Dark Side Initiative, Kith, Oneness Boutique, St. Alfred, Shop Nice Kicks, Wish Atlanta, and Woodstack, New York. Now, the following sites did in fact drop the most recent 500 Taupe Light, so there is a great chance that they are going to be releasing this colorway as well. But moving on, let's look at what the resale is currently at on the most popular marketplaces. So at the time of this recording, StockX is at an average selling price of $400. Goat's sitting at a hefty $600, and eBay currently doesn't have any sales. Now, there is still some speculation that these 500s aren't even dropping, but if they are, the resale prices are looking pretty nice at the moment. Moving on to the stock numbers and my resale prediction, sadly, we weren't able to find exact stock numbers for these previous 500s, but just by looking at the number of retailers, and usually it is pretty tough to cop these 500s anyways, so it is safe to say that stock is pretty low on these. But as for my resale prediction, I do expect the resale to be a little inflated at the moment. And I do expect as the resale gets closer, it should settle in between the ranges of $280 to the $300 range, which is in line with similar colorways like the Taupe Light and the Stone colorway. So with the retail tag being at $200, you are still looking at a profit between $50 and $70 per pair before taxes and fees. Now you have to ask yourself if you should hold onto these Yeezys for the long term or just quick flip them. And personally, it's kind of tough to say, but I'm leaning more towards sell. Personally, it's kind of somewhat a riskier hold in my opinion, because looking at the previous colorways, the Soft Vision average sales and the Stone colorway average sales both have been increasing since they've been released. But if you look at the most recent colorway, the Taupe Lights, the average sales isn't following the same trend. The Taupe Lights average sales is kind of flatlining around the 260 mark. So overall, if you do hold or sell, you should be walking away with some decent profit.
All right, so that's going to wrap it up for episode 60 of How to Cop for the Yeezy 500 brown clay. Thank you guys for taking some time to check us out. If you made it this far, drop your favorite Yeezy 500 colorway in the comments.
Also, feel free to comment, interact below to let us know what shoe you want to hear about next. But until next episode,
Peace.